Hello there, I'm Lance Ash, and we're gonna go rambling. Oh, but what's in a name? Oh, had a really good weekend. Talked for a long time about getting my ducks in a row. Well, I think I finally got my ducks in a row. Come up with a really big project that will occupy a couple of years, probably, of my life. God, I can't see. My neck is so stiff. Can't turn my head. Oh, let's see. I don't want to go into too much detail about I have an online magazine called Lamp Clouding, and I've struggled for a long time with how to move forward with it. It's mainly comics, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I just came up with a way to combine my writing with my drawing in a better format, I think. Partially it means admitting defeat, that the whole comics proper with word balloons isn't really cutting it for me. I discovered the British TV show Toast of London. But YouTube is very limited in what is available. Discovered this site Cracker. I think it's Cracker.com. Found some episodes of The Mighty Boosh on there, which have also been removed from YouTube. And anyway, more entertainment options in the offing. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just got, at the old studio, I listened to music a lot, listened to albums. I just got to the point where I just, for some reason, can't make myself listen to music while I'm painting. And that's another thing. Finished a painting, and it was odd how I was able to get into it better than I have for a long time. Don't know why. This painting I just finished, and the previous one I had experimented with adding house paint to the canvas before I started painting. I thought it would be good, but it turned out to be not that great. So I'm going back to my regular method this coming weekend. Trying to think what else happened. Week from tomorrow, I'll be getting our new Subaru. Never bought a brand new car before. I told a woman at work, it's the first time I've ever bought a brand new car, and she said, "Really? I never buy used cars." Well, okay. Different culture, I suppose. Oh dear. I know what we can do to kill time. Oh, by the way, we're going to have to stop and get gas on the way in. Save myself getting a bind later on. I know how we can kill some time here. We'll look at what CDs I have in my bag. Alright, first of all, I got Joni Mitchell, Miles of Isles. This is her first live record. Really cool album cover art. It's a photograph of the venue, where I suppose the venue where the thing was recorded. And Joni took the picture herself, and she's sitting in one of the seats way in the back. And you can see her feet propped up on the seat in front of her. And then she hand-colored the picture. Alright, next is, this is the band Our Wake. I don't know how you pronounce it. Hell is a Door to the Sun. I doubt I'm gonna like it, but we'll see. Next, this is Alice Cooper's second album. What's the name of this record? Easy Action? I can't see. Hold on. Damn sunglasses. Yeah, Easy Action. I tried the first album last week, and it's really not very good at all. Alright, second, or third, whatever. This is, again, I still have Built to Spill's You in Reverse in my bag. It's the first album I ever got by them. I got it because I'd heard the name before, and the album cover art is really, really cool. And I thought, oh my god, this is a great new band I can get into. So I ordered a bunch of CDs by them, and none of the other albums match up. Next we have Highland Fire, De Vermis Mysterious. Pretty good record. Next, Neil Young, Tonight's the Night. Next, Queens of the Stone Age, first album. That album rhythmically is so intense. It's like when you're listening to it, it's like your head is gonna just come apart from the insistence of it. Next, this is Fu Manchu, The Action Is Go. It's a great record. And then Fu Manchu, California Crossing, another really great record. I think that's it. Yeah, we're back to where we started. Oh, God. Coming up on 20 years of sobriety, which means that at Halloween we'll have been in our current house 20 years. And a lot of the time, like that Fu Manchu record, The Action Is Go, I remember that I had it at the old house when we lived there. And it's just odd for me to think I've had that CD 20 years. A lot of the time my memories are attached to where something happened. I can remember where something happened. If I remember a conversation in my head, I can remember where it happened in a certain place. And so a lot of the time that helps me remember when something happened. Because if I was working at so-and-so place, I know that it was at least that far ago. There is a Honda CRX. My God. I had a friend who owned a series of those. My high school girlfriend had a CRX after I wrecked her Sunbird. Oh my goodness. I've been reading Jack Kerouac's Visions of Cody lately. I've been wanting to read it for years. It is a dense mass of almost stream of consciousness writing. And when you look back, the first time I ever read Kerouac, I read On the Road. I must have been 15, 16, something like that. You don't really think about it, because you think of people in their 20s, well, they're grown. But now, looking back, all that shit happened when he was in his 20s. And it's hard to believe. All that stuff he did with the Merchant Marine and all the hitchhiking and all the traveling. Watched a good bit of the Henry Miller Odyssey again this weekend. Henry Miller, there's another one. He was in his 30s when he finally made it to France. Doing stuff like that, you know, just deciding to leave everything behind and go pursue your dream and go live. I don't know. You'd have to be in a pretty desperate position. As Andy Warhol once said, but what about all your stuff? I don't know. I kind of like getting older. You know, death is looming, so you can kind of like get your affairs in order. Kind of realize, well, there's a limit to how much I'm going to be able to do, so we just boil it down. Decide these are the important things. Well, if I do this and this, then, you know, I'll be happy. I can make do with that. This car is a piece of shit. I'm still driving my dad's Prius. It's just such a noisy thing. Alright, I'm down to 30% of a tank, so it's best to go ahead and get the gas now. So, just give me a second. I'm going to pull in here. Just a minute. Okay, here we go. The turn signal noise sounds like a child's plaything. That clicking sound. Oh God, where am I gonna? Somebody on my ass. Okay. Alright, I think this will work. Maybe. Alright, here we go. Park. Power. Seatbelt. Find the damn card. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's right. Boogie down. Share your music with the world. Insert card. Yeah, hurry the fuck up. Come on. Remove chip card. No, I am not a rewards member. Please lift handle. Choose what you want. And pump the gas. You know, it's really amazing to me. I mean, when I was young, I was a jerk. I would sometimes play my music really loud, but I had a little bit of a conscience. I was never somebody who would harass old ladies. I never look at the price on the gas pump. I always look at the gallons only. I don't want to know how much it costs. My God. It is expensive. I feel kind of bad about going back to a gas-powered car. But after what we learned about, I mean, we really, really love the Prius, but after what we learned about the position of the battery and the arrangement of the engine contributing to difficulties and serious repairs, we decided not to go with a Prius again. I feel kind of bad about that. Would you like a receipt? No. Did I get gas on me? No. Fuck. Hold on a second. Oh, back in the car. Alright. Put the card up. Hold on. All right, that's better. Drive, damn it. I got sunglasses on, it's hard to see. Oh, God. Boy, what do you think about them expelling these members from the Tennessee legislature? Unbelievable. The Republicans just hate anybody who opposes them. For what they did, expelling is not the appropriate response. Censure, dock their pay, something. But expelling? You're not just expelling a couple of people from your esteemed body. You're disenfranchising all the people who voted for them. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it on the line here. The Republican Party went crazy when the full effect of their alliance with the fundamentalist Christians came to fruition. That is to say, when the Christian mentality of only we know what is right, both factually and morally, rubbed off on the Republican Party, so that their belief, their mindset now is, we don't have to listen to you. If you're not one of us, then you don't matter. You're downright evil. Because maybe you're listening to this and you think, oh, Christianity is about love and peace and acceptance. No, it's not. It's about either you do things our way, either you believe in us, you believe like we do, or you're an agent of evil. Come on, change the damn light. Oh, God. There we go. Here we go. He wanted to hit me. God, what a nerd. Four-day week this week. Got a dentist appointment on Thursday. Is it Thursday? Anyway, I'm taking off Thursday night because I got a dentist appointment. And I don't know why when I was a kid, my parents were insistent we go to the dentist twice a year, which I think is appropriate. But now that I'm an adult, I should only be going once a year. Really. I don't remember. Well, I think we were really lax about our children's dentistry. We should have been better. I wish we'd been financially well enough off that they could have gotten braces. But on the other hand, the European attitude, the British attitude is, you don't need braces. If your teeth are crooked and fucked up, that's just the way that it is, I looked into getting a subscription through dmpubstore.com for some German magazines, but god damn, the prices. The lowest priced magazine subscription they had was $75 for a year, I think it was, and it was just like some bizarro, flimsy women's magazine, about how to stretch your food budget and how to turn old tablecloths into ball gowns or whatever, I always, because I read German, so I always think I'd love to go to live in Germany, at least for 6 months, 2 years, really get the language down fluent. But they really do have a different culture. In many ways, they still cling to a lot of stuff that we were done with in the 70s. These weird puzzle magazines, and I've tried to watch, some German comedy shows are okay, but I've seen some that are really just cringe-inducing because they're so dated. I wish I had time to watch stuff, not just listen to it on YouTube or whatever. I'm so busy all the time. But, as I say, that's what gives me a sense of relief, knowing I have, not only knowing that I have something to do, but I know the approach I'm going to take on it. I'm supposed to cut grass this weekend, but it rained so much. Oh, our friend from New York was going to visit and canceled at the last second. Had a birthday present for him, but we had to mail it. I hope it gets to him on his birthday or before. I don't know when he's heading back. New York. It's another place I'd like to live for a little while. 6 months, year. Then move on. Move on to the next place. But saw a picture of Patrick Stewart on the beach with his shirt off. He's 75, supposedly. I think he's older than that. Really good shape for 75. I was shocked. This seat is crooked. Feels like my butt is shifted over to the left. They always tell you it's never too late, and sometimes it is too late for certain things. Okay? Last week was so bad. The volume of mail, it was unreal. What they expect us to do is just ridiculous. I'm really, really hoping I get to go back to Athens before it's too late.